Hello, beloveds, and welcome back to Soul Sisters of the Violet Flame. In this video, I decided to bring everything outside under the sun to deliver these messages. Before I get started on the pre-shuffle, we're going to say a quick prayer. Dear Source of all that is, was, and will ever be, I thank you today and each and every day for all that you do and all that you do through me. I call upon you at this time to guide me in summoning the Most High in all forms of protection, guidance, as well as clear, concise communication at this time. So it is, so it is, so it is. We're going to get right into it. Once we dropped the ego has been coming out a lot lately in messages. And interestingly enough, it's been dropped, so it seems, as behind the scenes we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, which is the end. And to me, this is like the end of the ego dumping, so to speak, all around us. However, with this King of Swords coming out with the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant in combination, this is what I have for us. The King of Swords is the energy of someone using their power to try to take us down. But they're also a master at presenting the illusion of success as the Queen, which I'm picking up on as our energy, as the collective for this message. We have the ability to sustain and nurture, which attracts this type of spiritual warfare. The fallen are drawn to the God spark that manifests true material success. We know we already have all we need within us, and they are seeking externally. We can manifest abundance from our own energy, as they can only activate and just enough to latch on to ours. We have been their hitching posts for manifestation, beloveds. They admittedly couldn't do it without our light and energy, our spoken words, our actions, our higher ideals. Our energy holds together in full manifest as our adversaries dissipate and disintegrate from overexposure of our true light. No worries, it happens so fast they don't experience any kind of pain, except for the pain of knowing they cannot destroy God Partica. We attract everything. Discern who is here to co-create and who is here to compete. Cooperation is important, beloveds, during manifestation, but we also need to get a handle on manifesting from within, because our opposers only know to manifest from external sources. As we give to the world, the King of Swords energy takes it for themselves to fake the funk through magic instead of inner work. They stand at the gates, at the threshold, in the shadows, in order to consume our work before it reaches those in need of our gifts, in need of our internally cultivated energy. We are being guided to consistently cleanse ourselves and our space, to run out these monitoring spirits. Somewhere in the middle is where we harness our gifts and abilities Becoming familiar with shadow and light, we become the ripple effect, and this is why the fallen Federation stations themselves at our spiritual threshold, so they can catch our ripples right out the gate. They siphon from us until they light up and then ghost us, because we are less concerned with the material relationships and they know it. It's time to turn our energy inward so we can restore our bounty and shift our perspective in terms of currency, because if they know we aren't chasing the Joneses, they see it as a distraction, so they can infiltrate our essence for their own material gains. Elite thieves rely on us to be less focused on material needs, thinking they will just take what we aren't focused on for themselves. Being extra compassionate is still considered being out of balance and diverts our energy towards them so they can better perform their fake compassion and kindness. We think they are empathic, but it's our energy being thrown right back at us after they steal it from us. So therefore we are blinded by our own light work bouncing off of them. With abundance of true light, there is generosity, and that is what they rely on. What we intend for those in need is robbed by the posers.